Hello friends, Mark Holmes with my son Michael Holmes here, and Jobu is out on assignment. So as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Okay, if I get one more person that says that I hate Tony Romo, I'm going to lose it, because I don't hate Tony Romo. But here's the facts. Right now, at this very moment, the Dallas Cowboys have $3.9 million in cap space. And guess what? We have 21 free agents. I don't know how good you are at math, but if you're not, that's not enough money to sign the free agents that we have or replace them. Bottom line. So that means you're going to have to purge the roster. You know, we're already looking at trying to trade Alfred Morris. You know, we'll get $1.6 million. And that still doesn't leave a lot of room. The reason why we're in cap hell the way we are is because we've had to renegotiate contracts because of crazy contracts that Jerry Jones did in the past. Fortunately, we haven't been doing those crazy contracts, you know, like the Tony Romo ones, where we end up having to restructure them because of guys like Miles Austin we overpaid, and Marion Barber, and Terrence Williams. You know, a lot of these big contracts that we keep having to restructure and kicking the can down the road. Well, with going to free agency with $3.9 million and the thought of paying your backup quarterback $24 million, you just can't do it. You keep him and basically you lose the rest of the team. So it's not about me blaming Tony Romo for us not getting the Super Bowl, or me not liking Tony Romo or liking Dak better. It's purely economics and making a football decision with my head and not my heart. Because if you're a fan of the Cowboys and you want them to succeed, keeping Tony Romo is going to keep you from being able to succeed. A lot of you guys don't like some of the players we have, like Doug Free or Morris Claiborne or Brandon Carr. If you want to be able to replace those guys, the only way you're going to do that is to get some money from places like Tony Romo's contract. So stop putting this out here that people, or I am just flat out, don't like Tony Romo. I'm doing this by the economy of the game. And speaking of Doug Free, Doug Free will probably still be on the team next year. The Cowboys are expecting him to re-sign with them and not retire like had been rumored. So at the moment, we don't have any resolve for Tony Romo's situation, but I still believe, because of the spot we're in at this moment and needing to re-sign some of our own veterans as well as replace the others, we need cash, bottom line. So you can call me a Tony Romo hater. I'm not. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan lover and want the team to get the best 53 guys out on the field as we can. Your thoughts, Michael, on that? Do you hate Tony Romo?
I'm not going to answer that question.
So Michael's no comment on hating Tony Romo.
I really don't like Tony Romo.
Okay.
I never did.
Hey, to me, it's not about hating Tony Romo. Now, here's the thing that kind of gets you. Basically, we've all been fooled. And Ian Rappaport has got lots of clicks because it's sounding like he basically kind of connected the dots and kind of embellished the story. I won't say he lied or made up the story. Let's say that he knows that the 49ers are interested in Kirk Cousins. So he's got that point. He knows that the Redskins want to sign Kirk Cousins to a long-term deal, and if they can't, would think about making a trade if they could, if it were advantageous. But the chances of that happening probably weren't that good. What he also knows is that the Dallas Cowboys, because of economics, cannot keep Tony Romo and would prefer to get something in return. Now, you could take all those pieces and say, well, the Redskins would consider trading Kirk Cousins for the right deal. You can say the 49ers like Kirk Cousins because Shanahan had him in Washington. And you can also say the Cowboys would like to get something back in a trade but it's not necessarily all related. He just basically stuck them all together, made it a big fat sandwich, and served it to us for lunch. And of course, everybody fell for the bait. You know, the sports talk station in DC, they were, losing it over the thought of having to root for Tony Romo. I did several videos and stuff about the possibility of it, reporting what I had heard, and rehashing it to you guys. In the meantime, Ian Rappaport, the good old rap sheet, got all the clicks. So, it's the NFL offseason, and we all fall for shit. So, guys, if anything else breaks, I'll let you know. But keep in mind, it's not about hating Tony Romo. It's about the fact that we need cap relief. I'm Mark Holmes. Joe Boo's on assignment, and Michael has no comment on Tony Romo. I'll talk to you soon.